Furnace Mountain is a little known geographical feature, a little bit out of town from Harrisonburg, Virginia. You see, Furnace Mountain is a hiking trail, just a bit down Port. If you follow Port until it's no longer a road, it's a pretty gentle trail overall, all things considered, as long as you go during the day. Last semester, which would be fall of 2019, me and my good buddy Will were up late one night. It was about 2 a.m. Everyone else we knew was going to bed like rational human beings. And so I said to Will, "Hey Will, do you want to go on a woodland adventure?" And he said, "What does a woodland adventure mean, Henry?" And I said, "I'm not really sure yet. I haven't figured that part out, but I want to go on one." And he goes, "Okay." He kind of assumed I meant I wanted to walk through the Arboretum to Sheetz and get hot dogs. And so we drive out there. It's about 45 minutes. We get out there and we start making our way up the mountain. You'll notice, based on the time span I've given you, that we're beginning our journey a little bit before witching hour. That nice hot 3 a.m. So, we start working our way up the trail. And everything's kind of chill. It's just a relaxed, nice autumn walk through the woods. And we see this yellow light ahead of us. This is where it gets weird. It was mustard yellow and about that big, just kind of floating in the middle of the air like a will-o-wisp. Will and I looked at that for a second, and then it started kind of, we could hear what sounded like footsteps from that direction, and the light got slightly bigger by the second, and we could hear the footsteps like getting louder, so we went, "Oh, okay, time to go." We turned around and ran back to my car, hopped in, and got out of there. We refer to that incident as the Yellow Light Man, who we think is the demon itself. What other explanation is there? So, we don't know what's going on, but we know that there is something on Furnace Mountain. We don't like it. It's clearly haunted by some sort of supernatural force or demon, obviously. And if we had to label it out, it's very fast. It can move across the tops of trees pretty easily, so it has to have some element of agility. It can mimic sounds like voices perfectly. It can trick you with stuff like false roads in your mind. And the only real tell that it's there is some sort of yellow illumination. Or the sounds that it leaves. Basically, Furnace Mountain's haunted. Will and I, along with my other roommate Jake, decided that from this point forward, we were determined to beat the mountain. We were going to win. So we went back almost every weekend at some point. So, we beat it, I think. But it was still really worrisome the whole time, and like I came back because of the way that the mind trickery bit was kind of going. I came back with tally marks on my arms because like I was counting. My left arm was for up, my right arm was for down to make sure we were always like knowing how many turns we were taking, stuff like that. Good times, but definitely haunted.
So would you recommend going up Furnace
Mountain? No, I don't recommend going up Furnace Mountain.
But are you going to do it again?
Yeah, probably. I recommend a lot of things I shouldn't do. I mean, wait, no, I don't recommend things that I do. That's the one. It's been a hot minute since we put this on, and it's only fucking aged poorly. It sounds so bad.